Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF Dynamite or Might. I, Michael Cole, with Tony Schiavone and with John Bradshaw Lakefield. And today on Dynamite or Might, we are going to see, a good show. Yesterday we know that Tala, or Tilla, however you say her name, did not win, the TWF, heavyweight winnings. She did not, Cody Rhodes ended up beating her. But at the end of the day, it was still a good match. I'll tell you right now, Michael Cole, it was a good match, Tony Schiavone says. What we did see, is Tala can stand in the ring with anyone, even if she did not win the match or not. I'll tell you one thing right now, John Bradshaw Lakefield says. In my book, she did very well, but she didn't win it. So it still makes me a loser, in my book. Why would you even say that for, John? Like, why would you say it makes a loser in your book? I'll tell you why. Because if she would have won the TWF heavyweight winnings, at least she would have the grounds, to show her face. Well, there she is. She's showing her shape now, Michael Cole said, so it looks like she isn't ashamed to show her face. You got that right, Tony Schiavone said. She'd never be ashamed of showing her face at all. Her leer. Well, we'll see what she got to say, John Bradshaw Lakefield says. Look, she can't stand up. Alright. So, the truth is that I thought that I was going to win the TWF heavyweight winnings. I truly thought I'd come out here on Dynamite or Might, and I believed that I would be the new TWF heavyweight fighter. And the truth is, it did not happen. And I'm not going to go around and guilt myself or shame myself, or anyone else. Yes, that happened. And yes, that is on me. But I do want to have one more match with Cody Rhodes here today on Dynamite or Might. Because I know if I did, I would win the TWF heavyweight winnings. So if he wants to come out again, we'll have that match. Well, here it comes. Well, I would say that it was good that we should have another match, for the TWF, heavyweight winnings. But I know, the first two times we fought, I ended up winning. So, most likely, this time around, I'm gonna, end up winning too. But who knows, you need to get lucky. Yeah, I need to get lucky, and I'll end up winning, the TWF heavyweight winnings. Well, alright, then we'll do that match. Even though we know that Sonya Deville is going to be against it. Here it comes. Why don't you just give up by now, Tala, or Taylor, or whatever the name that begins with T-E-L-A, which I guess more like Tilia, I don't know. You already lost already. How many times you gotta keep on asking for a match for the TWF heavyweight winnings? Just admit by now you're a loser, and you're never gonna win the TWF heavyweight winnings. You're never gonna win the World Heavyweight winnings, or the TWF Women's Heavyweight winnings, or the Women's World Heavyweight winnings, or the TWF Pennsylvania Reich winnings, or TWF Allegheny Share winnings, or we'll say the TWF 24/7 winnings, or the TWF Hard Middle winnings, or even the TWF Tag Team winnings, or the TWF Women's Tag Team winnings. Is that so? Well, let me tell you something. Your thought and belief of what I can and cannot win is your belief. You have no truth to it. You can't show it to be true. And I don't care if you are the main wicker. Yeah, that's my belief too, Cody Rhodes says. I'm going to have a match with her, Sonya Deville. And if you don't like it or not, that's too bad. Just get her out of the ring so we can have our match. Well, there you go. Not showing any on-look to Sonya Deville, the main wicker of the toy wrestling gathering, John Bradshaw Lateville says. Now, isn't that sad? Well, Michael Cole says, you have to give on-look to get on-look. And if you're not going to give someone on-look, you're not going to get it, Michael Cole says. That's how it goes, Tony Schiavone says. This match is for the TWF heavyweight winnings. First, he is, she is Tala, or Taylor, how we say her name, and he is the TWF heavyweight fighter, the Vinlander Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Well, here goes the match now. And keep in mind, Tala is, has already had, at least he's already had, 4 matches so far. And she's hoping to become the TWF heavyweight fighter, Michael Cole says. Well, it can happen, Tony Schiavone says. If everything works out for her, it will. Well, how do you know anything's going to work out for her? At the end of the day, it's not going to work out for her. John Bradshaw Lateville said, well, Tala coming in right now just took down Cody Rhodes. And now Tala, hoping that she's got the upper hand on the Vinlander Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, Michael Cole says. Well, here she comes, Tony Schiavone said. Will it work? No. She misses. And Tala right now, picking up Cody Rhodes, picking up Tala, and a body slam. Tala's in a bind right now. The catastrophe kick. The Cody Cutter. Here it comes. Round Street. Looks like this match is over now. Fuck! I didn't want the ring to fall off. How'd that happen? Okay, do it again. Here we go. 1. 1. Okay, go. 1, 2, 3. Ding, 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 ding. Here is your winner, and still, the TWF heavyweight fighter, Cody Rhodes. Well, once again here today, Cody Rhodes is still the TWF heavyweight fighter, Michael Cole says. Yes, he is, Tony Schiavone says. As of right now, he is. And at the end of the day, Tola, or Kayla, whatever how you say her name, she should not be ashamed, of not winning. She didn't put in the time. She had a good match. But then today just was not, her day. I'll tell you right now, Chinoco, I'll tell you right now, she's a loser. She's going to keep on being a loser, John Bradshaw Lateville said, and that's what's going to happen. Well, that's your belief, Michael Cole says, but there is no truth to it, You can't show it to be true. Alright, thank you, Tony Schiavone and thank you, Michael Cole and Tony Schiavone. I'm going to be talking with Tala, or Taylor, here today on Dynamite for Mike. Alright, Tala. it seems that things didn't quite go the way you wanted them to go here today on Dynamite or Might. No, it did not. Sadly, things don't always go the way you want them to go. And I came as near as anyone it was to win the TWF heavyweight winnings. But sadly, that did not happen. But you think I'm going to give up, then you would be sadly mistaken. Because I'm not going to give up. Not at all. So you're going to keep on working at it until you become the TWF heavyweight fighter, if I'm hearing you right or not. Yeah, you got that right, Gene Okerlund. I'm going to keep on fighting until I become the TWF heavyweight fighter. And that's what's going to happen. Well, what do you say about the haters, the scavers out there, the naysayers, who say that you should just give up because you're never going to win the TWF heavyweight winnings? What do I say about them? The haters, the scavers, the naysayers? They can have the beliefs all they want. But there's no way that I'm going to listen to them and give up. Because if you give up, nothing never gets done. Giving up, your dreams never happen. Goals only stop when the men and women who set those goals choose to give up on beating those goals or doing those goals. So no, I am not going to give up. Alright, that was my talk with Tola, or Taylor, or however you say her name. Back to you, Michael Cole and Tony Schiavone. Well, thank you, Gene Okerlund, for talking with Tala here today on Dynamite or Might. And that's all the time we got it for Dynamite or Might. I, Michael Cole with Tony Schiavone and John Brasher Latefield. We hope you like Dynamite or Might, and we'll see you tomorrow for Thursday Night Impact or Hit.